The werebears, or berserkers, as the people from Skellige call them, have a terrifying legacy etched into the dark corners of the island's history. These creatures are not typical monsters. They are cunning, dangerous, and formidable. Werebears are therianthropes, individuals cursed to transform into beasts. In their case, the transformation warps them into massive, fearsome bears, or sometimes even half-bears. Like many forms of therianthropy, the curse of the werebear may take root in more than one way. In certain instances, it is carried through bloodlines, passed from one generation to the next as a grim and unshakable inheritance. Entire families may find themselves bound to the shadow of this affliction, their legacy twisted by the power of the beast. In other cases, the transformation is inflicted through dark and ancient magic. The most chilling story of becoming a werebear comes from the Svalbard worshippers, a cult known as the Wildkarls, who devised a different method of transformation through a ritual involving psilocybe mushrooms and being devoured alive by wild bears. But as with all things, power comes with a price. Their bloodthirst led to exile, and the islanders who once revered them eventually destroyed their sacred sites, hoping to sever the curse. Despite their exile, the berserkers still haunt the legends of Skellige. One very pertinent piece of information about a werebear's transformation is that it's no gentle shift, but a savage upheaval. When battle rage takes hold, the man's body twists and reshapes, consumed by the fury within. In moments, he is no longer recognizable. His frame swells, his face elongates, and in the chaos of combat, he becomes all but indistinguishable from a true-born bear, save for subtle anatomical differences, such as the shape of the tongue or teeth. Once transformed, the man's resilience is staggering. His wounds close swiftly, and he fights with unyielding ferocity, devoid of hesitation or mercy. The tactics for fighting a berserker depend entirely on the form they've taken. While still human, witchers strike with steel, their blades coated in hanged man's venom to tip the balance. Werebears in this form may appear as ordinary men, but the curse runs deep, leaving them vulnerable to oils meant for monsters. Even in this state, however, werebears remain dangerous, though with enough skill and resolve, even a common warrior can bring one down. However, the real danger comes when they transform into their full bear form. In that state, steel is worthless. Only a silver blade will bite, and even then, the fight is brutal. Best to leave the task to a witcher, whose swords are not only silvered but often coated with cursed oil, an alchemical mixture that gnaws at the creature's unnatural flesh. For once transformed, these creatures become something far worse than any bear born of nature. The strength of a werebear is something of legend. Tales abound in Skellige claims that their fury is so great, their muscles so honed by the transformation, that they can snap massive tree trunks with ease, leaving behind nothing but splinters and broken wood. That when these creatures charge into battle, they're not just a threat to men, they are forces of destruction that could tear apart entire landscapes in a fit of rage. But one might question why anyone would seek out such creatures at all, given the danger they pose. The answer lies in the havoc they bring. The songs of Skellige's skalds speak of horrors caused by berserkers that are too great to dismiss. Massacres that left villages drowned in blood, rampages etched into memory as nightmares given form. These men-turned bears are not threats to lone wanderers alone, but to entire communities. For they are violence incarnate, driven by fury beyond reason. Yet the mystery of the berserker lingers in Skellige's lore. Some say they are but songs spun by skalds, wild tales to stir the heart, while others point to the rites of Svalbard as proof of their grim reality. Whether legend or truth, one warning is echoed in every telling. If a man should turn bear in the fury of battle, common steel will fail. Only a silver blade offers any hope against such a foe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy Witcher lore videos. Make sure you also hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments with everyone. Until next time, take care.